thought you were recording the whole time. Now you've ruined our intro.
That is our intro.
No, I need more than that for an intro. And
You overthink everything with the podcast.
We're recording. Well, no, it makes it nice when you have like a little beepity boppity boop in the beginning.
That's right.
And with the music, you heard last week's, right? I thought that worked out pretty well.
I didn't listen to last week's.
Oh, you fucking dick.
I mean, I was there for it.
But I put all that extra effort in.
Well, you ruined the one that we rapped over.
Oh, we didn't have enough intro time on that one, didn't it?
You didn't need intro time. That was the intro.
No, I want to do like a stinger before.
Quit trying to steal everybody else's methods and just do shit.
No, it's good to have a little stinger, and then you have the music.
Well, the problem was you were mid-sentence and then you threw in the music.
There was no other like.
Okay, here's how you do that. You fade out of the sentence so people have heard the last word that they needed to hear.
Yeah.
And then you bring the music in. But like the music dropped in right over your word. So I was sitting there like, wait, was he finished talking? What the hell's going on?
I know. There wasn't. I did that one bad. I'm not saying I did it good.
You did real bad.
But I needed more music, and I couldn't like. I was trying to pull it. I couldn't do it.
One of my 2017 resolutions was to be more positive.
Yeah.
And like be more encouraging to people.
You're having a hard time.
But I can't. Not when you're doing shit like that. I can't. Plus, that was in 2016, anyways.
Yeah, that wasn't even 2017 yet.
So I didn't break it.
It was. Yeah, I had a hard time with that one. But I needed more music. It wasn't working the way I want. Plus, on top of that, I don't listen to music. I'm not good with this stuff. For some reason, I'm editing a podcast. Who knows? I gotta put music in every week. I gotta do this stuff.
You just gotta do it.
I don't know what I'm doing.
All right. Did you guys watch the Switch stuff?
Well, I think we should introduce ourselves before we start switching around. I'm Thad.
I'm Thad.
And I'm Addy.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'm Cooper.
You confused me for a second with your double. So switch. Switchity swatch. I heard some stuff. Guess what? I was right. Touchscreen. Of course. Got to play your Flappy Birds.
That.
No. Last week you guys were.
No, we weren't. Coop.
I didn't listen to it, but...
Guess what I'm going to do right here? Pause. Gonna put last week's into this week.
Did you guys say?
I don't know if it's a touchscreen.
I
don't think
I want to play my Mario run on there.
Because I feel like in the demo video, that like teaser video they released, I don't think they ever touched it, but I can't remember. I think it's gonna be just like what the Wii U controller is now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Without a touchscreen.
But a lot better.
Absolutely.
And no touchscreen.
No touchscreen. Oh, great. But then what if you want to play your old Wii U games?
Cry about it. Who cares?
Almost none of those require touchscreen, do they?
It's not going to have a touchscreen.
Did we say it won't have a touchscreen, or did we say we doubt it will have a touchscreen?
Or did we say it doesn't need one?
You said touchscreens are stupid.
They are. I don't see
it.
I can't imagine
it doesn't change the fact that they're silly.
You said it's not going to have a touchscreen. I think. I don't know. I'm gonna play it back. Like right in here somewhere.
That to me sounds like, that's just gonna jack the price up and I'm not gonna use it very often.
I'm just causing trouble.
Resolution.
I know we were talking about touchscreens, but I forget exactly what we said.
720. It's not gonna have a 1080 resolution.
On the go or set up on your TV?
On your TV, I'm sure 1080.
Yeah, it's
on
actually,
the go 720.
it's got an
that's
adaptive.
Fine.
I did read that it does adapt. Like the graphics settings do lower on the go.
And guess what? My NVIDIA tablet also is a 720 resolution. So they are very similar.
Why does that matter?
Because they're the same thing.
Dude, are we going to list off every device that has a 720p resolution? We're going to be here all goddamn day.
Sure. What other devices have 720 resolutions?
No, we're not doing
Your
this.
screen has it. That one right there can run the 720.
Well, I've said before, it's very much like the NVIDIA Shield. And again, parallels. Also going to have a micro SD card. Up to 2 terabytes. Currently, that's not really on the market. You can't buy like a 2 terabyte.
I feel like you're like making a really arbitrary, just like trying to relate it to your Shield.
Because they're made.
I feel like you just
NVIDIA Shield.
You for some reason wanted to brag that you have a Shield.
I don't want to brag that I have a Shield.
In
fact, I'm mad I bought it because I thought that I didn't know that Nintendo's thing was going to come out so
You're describing
soon.
things that tons of tablets have and be like, it's like my Shield because of this thing. But it's just like...
They're both NVIDIA. They're both using the same chips.
There you go. There's the one actual thing that makes them similar.
There's the connection
No,
right there.
everybody online is comparing the Shield
because
to
of that.
Nintendo's thing.
But otherwise, you're just comparing every tablet.
No, most tablets have a 1080 resolution, I feel like.
I'm pretty sure it's just on a per
Most
basis.
of the iPads will have like even higher than that.
Yeah, I don't think an iPad has ever had a 720 resolution.
No, it's pretty bad. They should definitely have upped that.
Haven't they all been higher than that?
Yeah, but with the Retina screen, yeah, definitely. So, I don't know. What else about the Switch? Have you seen the color schemes?
Color schemes.
Yeah, there's two different options.
Whoa. There's one thing, real quick.
Okay,
The color schemes I do need to talk about. We'll come back to that. Skyrim, confirmed.
Was it confirmed?
Skyrim.
Now, mods?
I don't know.
Is it special edition?
I don't know.
Oh, you didn't bring me the information I want.
See, that's not going to matter.
I was just talking with Justin, and he was saying Skyrim's on there, and we need to talk about Skyrim once every podcast. So,
oh yeah, we do.
There we go. Got that one out of the way.
Okay, yeah.
Which I'm really excited for because I do want to play Skyrim on the go, and my laptop is a Mac, so I can't play it on the go.
Can't play Skyrim,
but I can play it on the go now.
Yeah. I mean, I stream it to my Shield.
For about 2 hours, you can play it on the go.
3.
It says 2 to 3.
Did I mention I have a Shield?
Yeah, so I want to go to the highest
They
one.
said with testing, Zelda could only run at like 2.5 at most.
The new Zelda is going to be... Sorry, let's go back to the color schemes real fast.
Color schemes.
Addison, with your color
Are you
schemes.
talking about like the actual devices color schemes? I saw red and blue.
The device itself, all black. The side controllers, you can get them red and blue, which look stupid.
It's like a neon...
It looks really
neon
weird.
bundle or
Can I
something
get
it
them
was
just
called.
black?
Yes. There's two different
black
bundles.
everything?
There's all
dude,
black.
I'm definitely getting all black.
Or I guess it's more of like a... I don't know. It's not like deep black, but it's like a... I don't know what you call that color. Like a graphite? Yeah, that's the word.
Whatever, it's black.
Sure.
Split hairs
But
here.
yeah, it's not like a deep night sky or anything. It's more like a graphite, sort of like grayish black.
I saw the
If
red
we're
and
making
blue.
weird connections,
Uh-huh.
my car is a deep black color.
Oh, speaking of deep black,
Oh, what
did I
what
mention my
resolution
NVIDIA
is the
Shield?
screen?
Oh,
in
the
there?
touchscreen is a 720 touchscreen.
is
So
there
Oh, it's a
any-
touchscreen
it's
too.
it runs
Is
off
there any
NVIDIA
possible way
chips.
you
does it?
can? Is there any possible way you can plug in like a memory device to it, like an SD card or a USB?
You sure can.
Oh, like it might as well be a Switch you're driving.
Well, there's no Nintendo exclusives on it, though.
Well,
I don't know why this is so weird to you, because when they announced it, they're like, this is going to be basically the next
It's
Shield.
not, we're just giving you trouble. Also, it is weird.
I don't think anybody said that except people on the internet. Like nobody from Nintendo said it.
No, nobody
Nobody
from
at
Nintendo is
NVIDIA
going to
said
go,
it.
this is the next NVIDIA Shield
I don't
because
think-
we love
I haven't
NVIDIA.
even read an article that said it. I think it's just people in the comments keep saying it.
No,
I think it's
I've
just
read-
Addison in
I've
the
read
comments
a bunch
saying
of
it.
articles. When I bought this, I went on NVIDIA Shield's like subreddit, and the people in there were like,
And in the comments,
no, main articles linking to other like CNET and places are like, Nintendo's thing is basically going to be the next NVIDIA
but the
Shield.
point of the Shield is that you can play PC games on the go.
Yeah.
Well, how does just because it's a mobile device made by Nvidia, it's only going to play Nintendo?
Because they're
games.
both running like the same chips.
But it's only going to play Nintendo.
They're both
games.
tablets. They both have SD cards.
It's not going to replace your Shield. If somebody's got a Shield, it's not going to replace it.
I think it might.
What?
For
Why?
all 10 of your Nintendo games,
Yes, and you can
it's going
still
to replace your
yeah,
200
It probably
PC
won't
games?
have like Doom and all the other stuff on there that you want to play.
No chance it gets Doom.
No,
The stuff
no.
you sit at home, like at work when you play it, like
Yeah.
connecting to the PC at work, you can still do that.
You don't know. I mean, maybe somebody will hack it in.
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
Sure.
We'll
But you can
see.
say that about like anything.
Yeah, maybe somebody will hack it in with the, whatever.
Yep.
I don't know. This thing's already doing it. I'm hopeful that somebody will figure out how to take all this stuff and put it on the Switch.
The Switch is going to be great.
Yeah.
Whether they hack it and you can play anything on it, or
Yeah.
if it's just the core Nintendo games, because the new Mario looks cool, the new Zelda looks cool. All of it's going to be great.
Now,
I didn't see any of the gameplay. All I saw was Mario in like a somewhat realistic looking city. And I was like, what the hell is going on?
yeah, I didn't
future.
see that commercial for that. But what I did see is that Binding of Isaac Rebirth Plus is
Didn't
going to
we
be on
already know
there.
that?
No, I didn't know that they had confirmed it yet.
I thought we talked about it last week.
We talked about it.
We talked that it may be, but I think
But-
they
but it
actually
is
confirmed
confirmed.
now,
Okay.
which makes me super excited because I cannot play that on my Android tablet. Although they did release Rebirth for the phone, which is interesting. The iPhone.
Yeah, you were talking about that, and it's like a cool thing. I just feel like I wouldn't want to play that game on my phone.
Yeah, it's
Not without
difficult.
a controller, it seems.
I
really
see. I
dumb.
don't use the controller. I use the keyboard.
Well, yeah, I'm saying like at least I would never do touchscreen for it.
Yeah, the
is what I'm
touchscreen.
saying.
You can play it in like vertical mode, and it like kind of looks like a Game Boy, which is cool.
Touchscreen controls have never been
No,
good.
Yeah,
no.
they just-
and
I
they
never have any
try
luck
to
with
mitigate
them.
that a little bit with your right stick, your shooting stick. When you put it one way, it locks, so that you can then just run around with one thumb and then just lock it in different directions as you go. But it's still very difficult.
You need a surprising amount of precision to play that game.
Yeah, that game's like hard. It's a hard game. That's not something you casually play on your phone while you're waiting for the movie to start or whatever.
Yeah, and I have been like just hopping on here and there, and I've got a bunch of really good items, but it's still really hard.
Yeah.
Like I'm about to be living the Guppy dream, but I still am having a really hard time playing it, despite having like Guppy's head and Guppy's tail, and I've got like really good damage, and I'm generating soul hearts, but I'm still just taking a ton of damage because it's hard to dodge.
Yeah, that game's too hard on the phone. Yeah. But on the Switch, it'll be great.
Yeah. Or if you had a controller for your phone, also probably would be pretty good.
I guess. I'd rather just carry around a Switch.
Yeah, that's true.
We're
now that I know it's on the Switch.
Are we all going to get the Switch? Because I'm going to get it.
Yeah, I'm planning
You're
on
going to get it.
Unless like
Coop,
some
like
really bad stuff comes out about it. I'm probably going to get it like in the first week or so.
That'll be exciting. This will be the first time we all have like the same console since the 360.
Addison pointed out that it might be hard to get right when it comes out.
At first, yeah.
And I'm fine with waiting because I don't think I've ever owned a console within the first year that came out in my life.
I'm cool with waiting till like late summer, fall. That doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
I'm sure then it'll be a little easier to get to.
I'll see. I want to be playing Rebirth immediately.
You can play it. You can play it right now.
But not on the go.
No, it's fine. I'm not going to argue this with them. Go ahead. You have to pre-order it probably now then. If you want it right away.
Yeah.
Because I agree. I think it is going to be hard to find.
Yeah, I think it is going to be
because they're doing a limited release initially.
Are they?
Well, they always do.
That's what
and
Nintendo's
it's always
thing.
hard to get their things at first. So if you want it right away, I would probably pre-order now. I'm not going to because I am excited for it, but I'm okay with waiting 6-7 months afterwards. That's fine with me.
I'm not going to wait that long. I'll wait like...
That's what I'm saying. So pre-order now.
I think a month or two I'll be able to just find it.
I will call you an idiot if you pre-order, just so you know.
I'm not going to pre-order. For $500, I don't want to pre-order something.
I'll call him an idiot if he pre-orders, just because...
Unless I'm getting something with the pre-order, why would I pre-order?
Because it will be hard to find right away.
I think I'll be able to find it.
I don't think you'll be able to find it with a month within the release. I don't think you'll be able to find it very easily.
I won't be able to find it. I'll probably be able to find one within that week.
Unless you're just rolling in money, paying to be a beta tester is dumb.
Yeah, I want it to come out. I want to see what people say.
I want to know that it works before I buy it.
Like I said, I'm fine with waiting. So I'll get it sometime this year. Just probably not till later. And that's cool with me because I am really excited for it. The only thing that would make me want to get it right away is that Zelda, I'm pretty sure, is launching with it, and
which is cool. Yeah,
which is like the game I really want to play on it.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to like jump on your. You've got Skyward Sword.
Yeah.
I need to play that. I've never played it.
It's a game. It's fun.
Taylor liked it a lot.
You played through it quite a bit in college.
I beat it.
You liked it. That's what I mean. You sat down and played a lot of it.
How many Zelda games have you beat before, though?
2. That one and Twilight Princess.
See, Twilight Princess.
I like Twilight Princess.
Was good. It's easily the easiest Zelda game that's ever come out.
I feel like Twilight Princess is easily forgotten.
I think it's because it was so easy. Like nothing was memorable about it because I just ran through
that
it
one
so
I
fast.
like always forget about that came out.
Well, see,
maybe it's just me
because that's how I felt about Skyward Sword. I was like, this is really easy,
and I'm
easier
wondering if
than
it's like
the other one.
I'm just remembering it being easy, or if I just feel like it's easier because I was younger when I played the other ones. Like the last Zelda game I played before that was like the Wind Waker, which was like early high school, and then before that, all the Nintendo games, I was like 10 or 11.
Yeah, I remember thinking Zelda was like an impossible game when I was younger.
The early ones definitely were.
I know, and especially since we played, we were young, and I was like, this game's impossible. How does anyone ever play this game or beat it or figure out? And now we play like Dark Souls and stuff like that, which are actually incredibly hard games.
Yeah.
Zelda games are really fun, and the new one is like super open world, and I love that the climate, like, the weather matters.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if you're up in a snowy mountain and you're not wearing the right stuff, you're going to get cold. And stuff like that I really
damage?
like.
Like, does your health start draining if you're in the cold?
I don't remember
there are some sort of like movement penalty.
Yeah,
or
I think you move slower. I forget. You probably start getting hurt. But yeah, you have to be wearing like the right stuff.
Or like
I think that's really cool.
Eat a spicy meal or something like that. Yeah,
with some soup.
Wait, there's food in this
There's food and there's cooking. So you're going to have to be cooking meals. And that's how you replenish your hearts and get more hearts by cooking meals that will get you more heart canisters at the same time.
It just feels more like an open RPG.
This is definitely an original approach to a Zelda game.
It's going to be really different. Well, with Wind Waker, they kind of had to fake the openness by like putting everything on islands and you going like one to the next so they could like load them all in. But now they have a system that can actually handle an open environment. So this is what they're kind of doing with it.
Well, they've had a system that could do it.
I mean, the Wii U, could have, but
they didn't release it.
They were planning on doing it on the Wii U.
Is it not coming out on the Wii U?
It is as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah,
so
it's come out for both.
Yeah,
and I would just get it on the Switch.
Oh yeah,
definitely Switch.
Yeah, the Switch looks really cool.
Have they said anything about backwards compatibility with the Wii U?
Probably, but I don't know it.
I'd be surprised if that thing had a disc tray.
But digital games.
Yeah, digital, sure. I don't know. They haven't. I don't know. I haven't read anything about it.
I feel like they would because their like Nintendo shop is really good about having a bunch of old games. Like when I was home over Christmas, my dad and I were playing Ice Hockey, which is an NES game from the 80s.
I remember that one.
And we were just scrolling. We were just kind of bored and we were scrolling. We're like, oh look, they have Ice Hockey for $4. So we bought it and just played a bunch of that.
Yeah.
So they're really good about having a bunch of old games. And I like that they tell you what console that game came out for. Like, oh, this was for the Wii. This was for the GameCube, NES, 3DS.
Yeah.
And you can buy them all on the Wii U. I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
So I would imagine they have a lot of their key games will be in the Nintendo shop.
Hopefully, yeah. And hopefully some of the games, because I bought a lot of my Nintendo games digitally.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping
those will
transfer over. But we'll
I
see,
would
because
say
I haven't seen that with the Nintendo console yet, where it was like, oh, well, you hear stuff that you bought before. Here's your previous
but I think this
purchases.
Switch, and like Cooper, we were talking about it earlier, like Cooper saying he'll get it really soon, like close to release, as long as they don't like announce anything terrible between now and then. And I don't think they will, because I think Nintendo realizes that this has to be successful for them.
Yeah, and you'll see in their marketing too.
Yeah,
they have not shown really like children in their marketing. They haven't really been marketing it towards kids
because they don't want to be known as like the casual. Because that's, I think, what kind of shot them in the foot. Like the Wii was super successful and it was more casual.
Yeah.
But then like when now the casual games are like you can play on your phone. Super casual games. It's like, well, why do I need a console to play these?
Which is why their
games
console is maybe going mobile.
Well,
they filtered out their core market,
but they're also trying to be like, oh, you know what? We don't have our core gamers anymore. Like we need to get people in their 20s, 30s. Gamers back,
the people who grew up supporting you.
So that's why I think the console will be good. It'll look better. The marketing is different. They're gonna have games like Skyrim and who knows what else that are like
Binding of Isaac. I never would have thought I'd see that on
like
Nintendo.
Harder games. They're not like casual games.
That's been out on the 3DS for over a year, hasn't it?
Yeah,
it's been out for
a little while, but
it was surprising when it got released.
Yeah, because of like they don't do stuff with like any kind of like religious.
Can't be related to religion, violence.
Binding of Isaac is all about religion and violence and like children
violence.
I think
that's Nintendo just realizing we need to fix this,
Yeah, they got to step it up a little bit.
I think this is going to be great.
Hopefully, yeah.
I think I'm totally on board. I think it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah,
I have been ever since they announced the Switch.
I bet they're still going to keep making like games for kids. I think they're still going to keep, because
that's just not going to be their like focus, and that's not going to be like what they're showing to the world. They're going to be like, yeah, we still have this, but look at this really hardcore cool game we have.
Yeah, because what are kids are playing like Skylander and stuff now, which I see them playing. It's on iPad and stuff, so maybe this is also a great console for that sort of thing. It's a lower price point. You can still play your like Skylander. I bet it'll have Amiibo support somewhere in there, so maybe the Skylanders you can just place them right on it and that kind of stuff.
And I'm really happy that it's only $2.99.
I read that they're getting rid of all the Miiverse stuff on it.
Yeah, I'm. That's kind of weird to me.
I was not. It's like a weird thing to be like, I'm happy they're taking this thing away, because I'm not like, I'm sure some people are gonna miss it, but I just felt like it bogged stuff down.
Well, I just didn't. I don't care.
It didn't add to the system to me.
Like I think it's a funny, cool thing, but if it's not there, I'm not gonna miss it.
And I guess it's good because if your Wi-Fi's on, it's not gonna constantly be going. Like when you turn it off, it's gonna be off until you turn it back on, which will save on the battery life. But at the same time, it's like I like walking around with the Mi. Like when we go to conventions and stuff, when we go to RTX, it's like I end up passing a lot of the same people, and it's like, oh, I'll send them a message and be like,
I think Mii's are a cool thing on the 3DS, but for consoles, it doesn't matter. And I know that this is going to be a mobile console, but I don't.
Yeah, they said they were focusing. They wanted this to be a home console that you could take anywhere,
right?
Not a mobile console.
No, and that's totally what it is because the battery's only 2 to 3 hours. So, it's like you can play for a little bit, like on your way to somewhere. You know,
in the car.
If you're in the car, you can play for a little bit. Short flight, sure, you can play a little bit, but it's not like a 3DS where you just play for 10 hours or whatever.
Yeah, which the 3DS has like a similar battery life too, though, depending on what you're doing.
The 3DS is 5 to 6 hours.
Oh, I thought it was
Is it
more? Oh, I feel like
that's for like, I think that's for 3D.
We looked it up at some point. But
yeah, it's an old podcast.
Yeah, the newer ones have longer, but yeah. So I don't know. I think it's gonna be good.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'll get it this year because I think it's just gonna be great.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get one this year.
I've been thinking lately, and I don't know that I'll actually do it, but I've been like contemplating selling my Xbox One.
Oh wow!
Before it goes like down in value, like I can still probably get decent money for that and the games I have and 2 controllers. So I'll probably get like a.
It seems like you play your PS4 more than
way
anything
more.
else now.
I like rarely touch my Xbox.
Wow.
Like I played it for Gears of War 4 because I really like the Gears of
But now
War
that's
series.
on PC.
Well, that, but also like before that I hadn't played my Xbox I think in like a year.
Yeah.
And then after Gears of War, I was like, that was really fun. I'm gonna go back to playing whatever Hearthstone, Overwatch,
Yeah.
Siege on my computer or PS4. Like I liked the Xbox One at first, but like now I just don't need it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So I was contemplating selling it.
I regret buying all of them.
It seemed cool as like a media device when they first announced it, but now like we're in like the Google, like the streaming straight to my TV lifestyle.
Yeah.
I can't imagine having to turn something else on now. When I can just the phone I'm already using, I can just hit play on.
Yeah, even when it was as easy as just saying like Xbox on, now it's like, but I just hit play on my video and then tap the cast button and I'm done.
And it turns your TV on for you.
Yeah, and I don't have to scroll through stuff. I know where my YouTube app is on my phone and everything else.
Yeah, I don't have to sign in shit.
There's nothing. I think the biggest reason I want to is because like sell it is, and the reason why I play PS4 so much is like that's where my friends are.
Yeah,
like all my friends who stayed with consoles all went PS4, so like that's just kind of how I like play. I guess it's just wherever my friends are.
Makes sense.
More of my friends because that's like what gaming
PS4
is all about.
kind of won
playing.
that race. Yeah.
Yeah. So now it's like, well, I have this Xbox that I don't really use now because like when I bought it, you had an Xbox One, and then my other friends didn't really have because we got it really early.
Yeah, we got it when like
close
when it
to
came
launch.
Out, yeah.
So no one else was like.
And we played like
the
Dead
deciding
Rising. We
thing
played
hadn't
some
been
stuff.
like the console hadn't like the war. Neither had won yet.
Yeah.
When we bought them, so I was like, oh, I'll get an Xbox because I had a 360 and I like Xboxes are cool.
Yeah.
But now, a couple years later, it's like I don't really need that thing.
And I think if you have like cable, you kind of have like a DVR and stuff. The Xbox is probably the right choice to get.
I don't have cable, so
No, you don't.
Right.
Because it's got all those like stuff built in, which is cool because you can say like Xbox, go to, I don't know, Bones or whatever show you want to watch.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It is. There's cool things about it, but yeah, just the fact that my friends are on PS4 and you guys are PC, it's like, well, I don't need to have all these things.
No. Yeah.
So, and the reason why I was thinking about selling is because I was like, oh, I want to get that Switch. And then I was looking, I was like, I might need to make room for it. I would definitely just move my Xbox, but then why just have it sitting in a box or something? It's like, might as well sell it. I can still get a couple $100.
That's true.
I could probably still get like $250 for it.
I'm gonna
like
hold on to mine at least just to see like what exclusives there end up being before the end of the life.
Yeah, and that was another thing that crossed my mind. It's like, well, I don't want to sell it because I have like a battle in my mind right now about what I should do with it.
Yeah, because I mean, Gears of War, you didn't buy that for PC, right? You bought that like a disc.
Yeah, no. I bought it digitally.
Okay, well then you're probably fine then.
Yeah.
Okay. So you could still play Gears and other games that are coming out. If they move their whole library over to PC, both sides, then there's no reason for me to buy another one.
Yeah, I'm not gonna like sell it this weekend or anything, but it's something I'm thinking about.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not using it, and I mean, it's really they kind of put themselves as a media device, but all of our media is like,
but that
you can plug a stick into your TV and you're done as far as media goes.
Stream it from your phone,
stream
onto the
anything
TV. TVs are built with the apps now.
Yeah.
Like you buy a TV and it has Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, like whatever. It has all those things built into it. So you don't even need a stick anymore.
No.
You just have a TV.
Yeah.
So whatever. That's how I feel about that right now. And then the games, like Dead Rising 4, I didn't even get it.
Yeah.
That was like another exclusive I was looking forward to for Xbox, but
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I think we've had this discussion before. I still don't know what Dead Rising 4 is.
It's like the Christmas one.
I haven't seen anything about it.
Yeah, came out in December.
Like no
I think
commercials for it. Yeah. I don't think it hit.
I don't think it hit because they got rid of everything.
Yeah.
That was good. I don't know. And so speaking of, like really excited about, this is the first console for Nintendo I've been excited for a while. Like I like the Wii, I like the Wii U, but it was never something like, oh, I want to go out and get that right away. I kind of feel that way about Switch.
Yeah.
something else this year that I'm excited for, that I'm excited for like ever, is an M. Night Shyamalan movie.
I'm sorry, what?
His movie Split comes out January 20th. I know you guys don't watch trailers, so you probably don't know what it is.
Are we sponsored by this movie? Is Thad getting paid for this?
Yeah, shut up. We won't get paid if you ruin the surprise.
You just got Shyamalan.
Shyamalan's done like, what, 2.5 good movies? Like, Unbreakable was cool.
Yeah.
The Sixth Sense.
Sixth Sense is obviously amazing. When he made that, people were like, he's the next Spielberg.
Yeah.
No. And then Signs is like okay in my mind. So that's like a half good movie.
And then we got
It's okay
Avatar.
and then he did like
end,
Avatar and The Happening. It's like all these other movies that are like, what? Like, okay, so you did something kind of whatever. A twist, just because you throw a twist doesn't make it good. Then you did that found footage movie like a year or two ago that looked awful. Didn't even see that. But now he has a movie called Split, which looks really good. Comes out, like I said, January 20th. Do you guys want me to tell you? I mean, I'll tell you what it's about.
I know you guys are about it. Is it? I think I've seen billboards where it's like a guy's shadow and it's like several shadows.
Oh crap! I just forgot his name. It's the dude. He was in Wanted and he plays Professor Xavier in like the new X-Men movies. Do you guys know his name?
I don't know his name, but I know who you're talking about.
Michael Keaton.
No, it's gonna drive me. I'll look it up in a second.
Definitely not his name.
So he's the main dude, and he kidnaps these like 3 girls, and he has like he has 25 different personalities. Like he's like he has like mental problems, and so
I know now. I know what this is.
I forget like the whole story, like because they don't like tell you exactly everything, but he's like using these girls for something.
Wait, is it Joseph Gordon-Levitt? Is that who's the main guy? He
Stop
looks kind of
saying
like
names. I'm gonna look him up in a second.
I thought it was.
Very famous actor. Can't think of his name.
He says it in Deadpool.
Anyways,
I can't think of the name.
So he has split personalities, and like he has 23, I think, and his 24th is gonna be like they call it the Beast, and I think he just becomes like a monster or something, and I think he's using them for some type of like ritual or something. The trailer doesn't like tell you everything, obviously.
James McAvoy.
McElroy.
You're saying it wrong.
I can't pronounce that for some reason. That's not McElroy. There's no Mac in that. It's Mick.
It's McAvoy. McAvoy.
James McAvoy. Does it sound right?
I don't know who that guy is.
It doesn't look right the way it's spelled. But
no, it doesn't look right at all. Dyslexia
James
is going all
McAvoy.
over
That must be it. Anyways, he's good. Wow, I think we all said it wrong.
We're all wrong.
The movie looks really good. And so this is the first M. Night Shyamalan movie I've ever been excited for. Shyamalan? I can't say anyone's name now.
We get the idea.
Anyways,
the guy who ruined Avatar
kidnaps 3 girls.
Yeah.
He has like different personalities. And like some of the personalities like talk to the girls as if like it seems like they're kidnapped and trapped there too. Like he's like a little boy for one of them, and another one he's like a woman.
It's probably all the people he killed.
Well, maybe. That could be that could be something.
Plot twist. 3 girls have been in his head the entire time. Nobody's trapped.
The girls are the only real ones. He's not.
Yeah. What? No.
Actually, that sounds like it could be the twist. The girls aren't really there.
They've never been there. It's just been him the whole time.
It's all him being
arguing
psycho.
with himself. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's just the Sixth Sense all over again.
Right.
But, I mean, I don't know if you guys are going to watch the trailer or not, but it looks pretty cool. And James McAvoy, which I'm positive is his name now, is a good actor.
Yeah.
That looks dope. So I'm really excited for a Nintendo console, excited for an M. Night Shyamalan movie. 2017 is going to be an interesting year.
Yeah, for more ways than one. Also, speaking of spooky things, Resident Evil 7, new one.
Yeah, so we were talking about this. I know the demo trailer they had was first person, but is the game first person?
The whole game, first person.
It is.
Coming out simultaneously on all systems and PC, which I am excited about. Although they have not announced HTC Vive or Oculus support, which is kind of weird considering it has PSVR support.
Maybe there might be like political, like
paid exclusivity.
Yeah.
Which is weird if they're coming out with PC at the same time. Although the PC version will be region locked. So that's a thing.
And they're going to realize down the line that they're hurting themselves. Yeah. Because the market for these VR games is so small that if you're splitting it.
Well, it's not a VR game. You can play it regular.
Oh, okay. That doesn't matter.
Yeah, you play it regular. But I mean, and I'm assuming that if you play it regular, people are going to just figure out how to put it in VR because it's a first person game.
It'll be a really
to begin
cool
with.
VR game.
Yeah. And if you want, you can get a version with a scented candle. They call it the 4D experience.
So you light a candle while you play?
So you light this candle, and the whole time you're playing it, you're in this like musty old house, and the candle smells like that house.
Wow. Wait, so does the whole game take place in a house, like one house?
Apparently,
or
yeah.
You don't know?
According to like the candle article I wrote.
Interesting.
So yeah, so the candle apparently lasts for 25 hours, which is more than enough, they say, to beat the game.
Yeah.
So you light this candle, you smell, you put on the VR, you're looking around, you smell the house.
I actually really like that.
Yeah.
That sounds like a cool idea.
Like not even like VR would make it amazing, but even if you're just playing it on,
and you're
just sitting there and you just have the candle burning. You just have the candle burning and you smell it. You're
damp house. Yeah,
man, that's some next level stuff.
Yeah, I'm just afraid that once I put the headset on and light the candle, I'm gonna set something on fire and I won't know.
Yeah, that might be risky. Maybe just like light it and then put it in like your closet.
Yeah, and catch all my clothes on fire.
Well, yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course.
I just meant so it's out of your reach, so there's no way.
Maybe
to
that's
hit
the real Resident Evil 5 or 7 experience: is you burn your house down, you become the ghost, and
Did M. Night Shyamalan write this? It's a
holy
twist.
Shit! The 4D experience. You are the game.
So that's cool because I wonder. Did they already have that plan before, like, the PT stuff? Or do you think they saw PT and they're like, we need to make something like that?
I think that's the case.
And especially since PT went under and is never going to be shown, they were like, well, now we're going to be the only horror game doing it right now.
And, I mean, those games have always been kind of
scary. Konami.
Well, they've always been kind of scary, and, like, they've got a horror theme, but they're not really scary.
I think they were at first.
The original Resident Evil games were scary.
Yeah, the first couple I think
those were in
like,
first person though, right?
Huh?
No, they had like the really weird camera.
No, they had like the locked camera angle. That's why it was scary.
Yeah.
It was kind of cheap when you think back, but it was so early on that.
Yeah,
I mean, there was stuff in Resident Evil 4, like those alien things. You had to shoot them in specific places. Those were really scary.
That's not an early Resident Evil.
No,
game.
it's not early. But I'm just thinking back to ones I've only
like
played
the
4.
I can't remember the third
At
one
least
very well.
The first two had the locked camera angle.
Yeah, the first two were definitely
so
scary.
Like you'd be like in an alleyway trying to go around a corner, and as you're walking towards the exit, you can't see what's at the exit. All of a sudden, you get hit by a monster, and you jump because fuck, you didn't see it.
Startled you,
and then you're getting chased by monsters, and it like used camera angles to scare the shit out of you.
Yeah. Now you are the camera
once
angle.
it like 4 and 5, I didn't play 6, but like
I didn't play
those
6
weren't
either.
those were more just action games at that point, like just shooters with like limited ammo.
Yeah.
4's my favorite,
And I'm sure this one is also going to be a limited ammo shooter.
I think this one's gonna be scary.
I think it's going to be scary
if
too.
it's first person.
Well, have you seen any of the like trailer stuff for it?
I saw something. Whatever they showed at E3, they showed like a very small amount,
Like, it
and
was
I
like
was
this
pretty
dude,
excited
yeah.
because PT was so cool. That was so genuinely.
I don't think it's
scary.
going to be quite like that.
No, I don't think they'll be as good.
But like the guys I saw, like the dude was like chasing you, he's slow and everything, and you're trying to get away from him. So you're like exploiting the AI by like making a path around stuff.
Yeah.
And he finally like the guy got out the door, and the dude just walked through a wall, not like phased through a wall. He just burst a new hole through the wall and was like, "I'm coming to get you." It's like, oh shit, you can't stop this guy.
No, I know you said they all come out at the same time. What did you say when it comes out? It's soon, isn't it?
I don't know the date. I'll have to look that up again.
Soon.
But yeah, I think it is soon. I think it's coming out relatively soon.
I thought it was January even, but maybe it's.
Let's see. Resident Evil 7 release date.
Yeah, I think that'll be pretty cool. And again, like I was saying, good for Nintendo with all their things they're doing. Like this might be good for Resident Evil because like the last couple games people haven't really liked. Like their spin-off games aren't very good. Resident Evil 6 did really bad.
Yeah, I didn't think it did well.
So if they can do something, new stuff here.
Yeah.
I feel like just gaming companies and gaming series like Final Fantasy and everything, like they're learning like, yeah, we've been doing the same thing for a really long time and people like it, but we need to switch up a little bit. Like Final Fantasy has that new combat system and the new
these old titles are starting to kind of like try to revitalize to keep it going. Yeah.
They're realizing like we got to switch it up a little bit.
January 24th.
So there you go.
Yeah, coming out real fucking soon.
That's what I thought. Well, they had announced it in E3, which is in like the summer, so
yeah,
that's a good window. It's a good time.
If it comes out on PC and it does have support for VR, I gotta get it.
Yeah, that'd be really fun. Terrifying. You gotta get the candle.
Oh, gotta be.
I want to get the candle.
I'm gonna end up burning my house down.
Yeah. Well, I'll play it just not in VR and have the candle somewhere, just to get the smell. Although, I wonder if it like you don't want like you light the candle, you're playing, you're in the game, you're having fun, and then like your friends come over, you blow out the candle, you turn off your game. It's like, your apartment kind of smells bad.
Yeah,
it smells musty.
It smells
in here.
like really.
It's like damp clothes or something.
I was playing VR, guys.
Yeah. Sorry. You know how it goes.
The 4D experience.
Everyone's like, no, we don't know what you're talking about.
Please
Your
don't stop burning that
We want
candle.
to
just
leave.
smells so gross.
Why did you buy
apartment.
more than one of that candle?
Which is nice.
Yeah, it's so nice.
Is this the camera candle you gave me for Christmas?
Yeah. The 4D experience.
I didn't hear about that.
I thought that was pretty funny.
And then the game. Well, this isn't a game coming out, but we've all been playing Diablo 3.
Yeah, the new season.
And we talked about that a little bit last week.
Well, we finally played it together.
Now we're all playing it. We're all Paragon levels.
All three of us have not played together yet.
Yeah, not really.
right. Like you guys played, then I played with Coop. I played with Addison.
Yeah.
We're about ready to start running rifts together, though.
Yeah, almost all geared up.
We're all. You have your full like season set.
Mm-hmm.
So does Coop. I almost have mine. Mm-hmm. I just need a couple more of my chapter 4 season quests to do.
I actually have a better set now.
You have armor on top of armor on top of armor.
Yeah.
I got some good stuff going.
Coop never dies.
Coop never dies.
I die a lot, but my ability makes it to where I don't really die.
Yeah. What is dead can never die.
That is like, because I'm playing Wizard, that's kind of what, as long as you have 2 pieces of this season set for the Wizard, when you take damage that like would be enough to kill you, a meteor comes down and hits me and I'm like full health. I'm like rescued.
And it does damage, like AoE damage?
I believe it does damage near me.
It looked like it did when we were playing.
It looked like it did. And so yeah, it's now it's hard to kill me because of that. And I have like other legendary items with me.
Yeah. And then when
it's
I'm
kind of hard to kill me.
When I'm online, you guys will be getting extra armor because I'm playing a Crusader. So
yeah, we need to all 3 play together because it is fun.
Yeah, my character weakens everything. So all of your attacks will start doing way more damage.
Yeah.
And they do less damage when I'm
which is
attacking
good
them.
because I'm building for thorns, so they hit me, and I just have to take damage. So the more they hit me, the more damage I dish
And
out.
they deal less damage because of me. I don't know if that negatively affects you.
No, that's perfect because it doesn't matter how much they hit me for.
So they just
I
have to hit
still
you?
do the same amount of thorns damage every time.
Nice.
Yeah, they just have to hit me.
I've learned so much more about Diablo 3 the past week, like diving into stuff. And
Yeah, well, season is like a whole different beast.
yeah, but there's like those machines we were finding.
Yeah.
Those little squares.
Yeah.
Those are something they added a while back, and there's no way to know to do that stuff without looking it up. Apparently, when the patch came out, everybody just knew because this is the new patch thing. You got to go here and do this thing
for it and stuff.
They just added those keys monsters in there. You'll kill them, you get that thing, and you just have to randomly find this little. It's in the first Tristram camp, over by the healer. There's a house right there, and when you mouse over the door, nothing shows up. It gives you no indication that you can attack this thing. But if you click on it, you will actually attack
You're
it.
supposed to just know.
Yeah, I don't know how you're supposed to figure that out, but you go in there, you activate it, and you can teleport to a boss fight to get these items that you can then use to craft. First of all, you got to buy the crafting recipe from the girl in the Act 2 camp. Little Squirt is her name.
Okay.
No indication that she has it. You just fucking have to
supposed to
know
know.
to
Of
go
course.
buy the recipe.
There's
from
a
her.
lot of things you're supposed to just know in Diablo.
I don't know how you're supposed to figure any of that shit out. And then you make this super special amulet or ring that isn't actually that good.
Oh, really?
No, I broke its effects down. That's like that lava pool that I had, like that was coming out from
okay.
me. That was the effect of the ring.
I can't even remember what mine does. I made it and was like, oh, I can't use this. This isn't very good.
Yeah, the ring wasn't very good, but the effect, I was like, sure, I'll drop lava every so often.
I think I put it on my follower. Just gave it to her.
Yeah.
Another
that's
thing
not
that we
bad.
didn't really know about until like you were talking about was the ancient gear or whatever it's
I
called.
still don't know anything about
yeah,
that.
but we're like we've learned that it exists, and that might be what pushes everyone to the next level.
I guess so.
Because you were saying like, because you guys have your full season sets and everything now, and you have even other sets to use. Mm-hmm. But like you guys were saying, you were looking at people online, and like they're 4 times what you guys are
easily.
Yeah.
So maybe ancient gear or ancient weapons is what you
Yeah,
need
I
to
don't
kind
know.
of push you. Because I've never gotten an ancient item.
From what I was reading, we might have and not even known it
Oh, really?
because apparently it just has like a little marking added onto it or something. I don't know.
I assume that ancient things would be like
it's not a
really
different color.
good.
It's like either it could be an orange legendary or a green legendary, and it has
Oh.
some extra marking on it.
Oh,
Oh. Well, I mean, I've kept all my legendaries, so I just go look at them again.
I don't know.
I mean, I assume if I had one, it'd be strong. I'd probably be using it.
I think so. This is from what I was reading, it never said anywhere in the Wikipedia page that they would be stronger than regular gear.
Well, then what's the point of an ancient?
It just said they're like regular, like it said any item could be an ancient that is a legendary. So you could get like a Leoric's crown that is an ancient item, supposedly. But it didn't say, but it will be stronger. It just said it will have a marking on it.
Well, then what's the point?
I don't know.
There must be something.
It's got to,
but who knows?
Hopefully it's something.
I don't know.
Look into that a little more.
I don't know nothing about the Diabolos.
There is like, because I feel like we already knew so much about it. Then we start playing the season. It's like, oh, there's a bunch of stuff we don't know, and then I just feel like there's a lot more to Diablo than what you initially think.
Until this time, I think you guys knew that you could go into the Mystic and change effects on your armor and weapons. Yeah. I don't think I knew that when we were playing the first time.
Really?
No.
I don't think I knew that.
Yeah, I knew that one. Yeah, I also love in the new update that they the dyes are with the transmogrifier person. That's amazing because before it was like you had to buy them from merchants.
And they always had different ones.
They always had different ones. Like, oh, I want like black armor today, like to switch all this to black. It's like, oh, we only have red, brown, and pink. It's like, I don't want those colors.
And they were arbitrarily priced too.
They were randomly priced and like.
Well, no, certain colors were always more.
No, they were always more, but it was like, why? Why is black more expensive than red?
Because you want black.
Yeah,
you always want black.
It was stupid. So now that they just have it in every transmogrifier, like, oh, I want to change the look of everything, and then I want to change the color right here.
Yeah, the prices are still more expensive for certain colors.
Yeah. I don't care as long as they're all in the same spot and they're always all available. That's the thing that drove me crazy was that, oh, sometimes red's not available. Yeah. Or sometimes this color's not available.
Yeah, I bought a bunch of like just the white because it was like cheap when I got it. It was like the kind of off-white, but it was like whatever.
I did that
I bought so many of it, and it's like, I guess my character's just going to be white this whole time.
That happened to me. Like, I was trying to find the black dye. I couldn't find it for a while. Then I eventually did, and I was like, well, I'm going to spend like
all of
$1 million gold on just this dye just so I have it in my stock.
Yeah, it was dumb. It was really dumb.
So that was a good update. It's like a small thing, but that's
for really a game that's a lot about like cosmetics and stuff.
Yeah, totally.
It should definitely make that stuff easier.
Yeah. And then you guys still haven't gotten your cow pet?
No, I have not gotten my cow
20th anniversary.
Yet. We could go run that
pixelated level.
Need to get my cow pet.
How long does it take to get that cow pet?
Well, you need to. Well,
you gotta get the mushroom, then you gotta get the witch's brew, then you gotta collect the bodies.
At the end of it, it just gives you a map of which order to click these dead cows in. And I wonder if you just click the dead cows in the right order, if it just gives it it just opens up.
Well, I'm gonna try it.
Just try that, because that's where you have to do all this stuff. You have to go to like layer 9 of the labyrinth and find the the rotten mushrooms, then take the mushrooms to a cauldron, and then that cauldron gives you witch's brew. Then you have to go and click these bodies in the right order, and each body drops a different thing. And then they give you like the blueprints for a legendary weapon. You make the legendary weapon, you break down the legendary weapon. Instead of giving you crafting material, it gives you a map. That map tells you which order to click these cows in. You go to the cows, you click them in the right order. And it's always the same for everyone. It's not like they switch the order. And then it opens up a portal room thing. You go in there, and then there's like a farm house, and you click the chest, and there's the pet.
Cow.
You're the cow king.
So I wonder if you just click the cows in the right order. But if you want that weapon,
I do want that weapon.
If you want that weapon and the transmogrifier,
I want to turn my warhammer into a cow's leg.
It's like a wooden leg.
It's a wooden leg?
It's like a peg leg thing.
Oh, I thought it was like a hunk of meat.
It's not.
Oh, that's no good then. I do have a transmog for an ore. That's kind of funny.
Yeah, so this is like a wooden peg leg. Yeah. So if you want that, then you have to do the whole process. But if you want just a cow, I wonder if you can do that. Just click the cows in the right order, see if it opens up.
We'll try.
Because otherwise, if trying to get to level 9, that might take like...
with 3 of us, if we turn the difficulty down, we can just like...
Yeah, because you don't have to do it solo. Well, you have to do it solo because you don't have the butcher pet yet.
I don't care about that pet.
He's not doing it.
Not into it.
Well, then there you go.
But I bet you care about my flaming skull.
I get the cow pet, right?
Yeah, we'll get the cow pet.
Cow pet's cooler than
Which
the
is
butcher
just
pet.
I use the cow pet all the time.
It's just a cow.
It's just a little baby cow. It's so cool. It's called the royal cow.
Realistic.
It's so cool.
Which is weird because you're like fighting demons and shit that look all crazy.
Yeah, but I love it. Cows are such a big thing in Diablo.
Yeah,
love it
for some reason.
It's funny.
So,
lots of Diablo to be played. Seasons last like a few months, right?
Do they?
I heard they last like 4 months or something.
I guess they're only on season 9, and the game's been out for like 4 years.
Yeah, but they didn't do seasons until Reaper of Souls came out.
Oh, okay. But that's still been out longer than 9 months.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's not every month for sure.
Yeah.
That's been out a couple years.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was just looking at Ukulele. April
Is that a game?
2017 is the original. Me and Addie were talking about it earlier.
Oh, okay.
It's the new Banjo-Kazooie. People who made Banjo-Kazooie,
Oh, okay.
they put out a Kickstarter for a new
Ukulele?
game, Ukulele.
Sure.
So it's like very similar gameplay. I'm not really a fan of the art, but if the game's fun, then I'm down for
It
it.
looks similar to Banjo-Kazooie.
Aren't they
No.
re-releasing Banjo-Kazooie for the PS4, or they already did that? Or
They
something?
already released it with the Rare collection.
Oh.
So it was like Conker's Bad Fur Day. It
Oh
was-
yeah, like all those old ones.
Yeah.
I never played Banjo-Kazooie really.
I loved it.
I played a little bit of Nuts and Bolts, but that game was bad.
Oh yeah, that's
Did
not
you
a
play
Banjo
like the
Kazooie.
racing game? Was that
That
Banjo-Kazooie?
was Nuts and
That's
Bolts.
Nuts and Bolts. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I don't know.
Where you build cars for some reason. It was really
like-
bizarre.
It was like the off-brand Mario Kart, right?
No.
What
See-
was that game? There was a game that you played
Crash
that was...
Team Racing.
Oh, it's Crash Bandicoot.
This
Crash
okay.
Bandicoot.
Ukulele has the art style from Nuts and Bolts,
Maybe
It's
that's
more
what I'm
similar to
thinking.
that.
Yeah.
but that was not a Banjo Kazooie game. That game was garbage.
Yeah, it was very.
That's
very
rough.
strange.
It wasn't a bad game. I played it, but it definitely
No.
wasn't. There was no reason for it to be a Banjo.
No, that's what
Kazooie
I was
game.
like. I was like, okay, yeah, and I kind of I like the car building stuff. Like it was cool to have
interesting,
to
yeah.
build, yeah. But then you put it in this world where it didn't. Nothing really seemed to fit.
No, it was
right.
definitely like they came up with a game idea. They're like, how do we make it more popular? Like, oh, let's use these characters that people know.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna
What haven't
say.
we done in a while? Oh, we would just use Banjo Kazooie. Yeah.
Yeah, anything that
course.
like feels weird, like why are these characters here? It's very obvious they just used it to sell the game.
Like
Yeah.
Pokemon Go.
Yeah. I mean,
They just attach something popular, like, oh, that will just sell.
it was
so there
good
you
when
go.
it started. I mean, what they had built before with their whole system for Pokemon Go with Ingress, like that seemed like a good sort of reskinning.
It was interesting, just the way that they like. Oh, instead of actually training your Pokemon to evolve it, you just need to catch 100 of them. And I was
Yeah,
like,
that
man,
was
fuck
odd.
this.
I mean, I would rather them just have attached like steps to the Pokemon. Like you just walk so much with the Pokemon and it evolves.
Or they've been doing this combat system since the early 90s. I'm sure
Yeah.
they can put it on my
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
phone.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't. Very bizarre.
I really wanted to
implementation.
battle your friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to do
I
that.
think that's still something they're like, oh, it's coming.
Yeah, but they've already
It's
lost
too late
everyone.
now. Yeah. Well, they lost everybody that. Well, no, they still probably have the people they care about, which is the whales.
Yeah, those people are still spending money on it.
Yeah, they already put too much money in. But maybe the whales, they'll be walking around a bunch now, and they won't be whales anymore. They'll be like skinny whales. I don't know what that like a
now you're
narwhal.
fat
dolphin.
shaming, and we're going to move on.
Dolphins. Well, that's what that game's all about. Pokemon Go. You're supposed to walk around and get fit. That's what I wanted it for. But then no, they had to go ruin my Pokemans. Now I'll never get fit. Thanks, Nintendo.
Thanks, Obama.
Aw,
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Anywho,
That's all I've been playing.
yeah,
we've all
tons
just
of
been playing.
Diablo.
That's kind of.
Been playing Isaac still because that game's great.
I mean, Overwatch, but there's not much. There's nothing new to say. Oh, yeah, nothing new to say about
map.
that. There's a new map.
That was a while
Oasis,
back.
which
There's
is
a new
cool.
map?
No, Oasis came
haven't
out
played it yet.
this past
Wow.
week or 2
Thought
weeks
you
ago.
loved Overwatch.
I've been playing Diablo all week.
It's a cool map. It's
But,
more. It's like a control map.
We'll have to check it out after we record.
Yeah, I like it.
But
man.
I watched Fantastic Beasts finally.
Oh yeah,
Finally.
yeah.
Enjoyed it.
It's a good movie.
It was good.
Yeah, fun.
So it started really slow, I thought. But
I think the reason
Once they
is
got
because they
into
were
the
just
case-
trying to introduce these new characters to everyone. Like, oh, you need to know who this is. So it's a little slower at first.
yeah. It was like weird how they were setting everything up, but once he went inside the case finally,
Yeah,
I was like, fuck yes, this is a great movie.
yeah. It was cool.
You can
I thought
spend
it
the
was
whole
good.
movie inside this case, I'd be happy. I wish the whole movie I thought was setting up for him, like just being like, hey Klowski, just get in my case. You can work for me. You can just be my caretaker of the animals.
Yeah.
But
Can't do that. He's a muggle.
well, he can in Britain.
He's a muggle.
Just takes him back, smuggles him back to Britain.
That's probably all kinds of other wrong.
Why?
There's probably all kinds of laws against like smuggling muggles in your
Maybe in the U.S.
Magic muggle.
You don't want to smuggle a muggle.
In Britain, if they have no laws against them like intermingling with muggles, why can't he just work for him?
Yeah, I guess.
Like room and board, you get to hang out with all my cool
Well,
animals.
they do have rules against them intermingling with muggles. I mean, you saw Harry Potter. You can't do magic around muggles and stuff, right?
that one's weird because you absolutely can if they're related to you. Because like, how did all of Lily's family know that she could do magic?
Because she got the letter.
Yeah, she got the letters.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But then she said like she would come home. Like there's a part where Petunia is like talking about how jealous she was that she was doing magic tricks for the family, and she was like, "Oh, I knew she was a freak from the beginning." Like they're definitely doing like showing off their magic stuff for their families. I think Harry got in trouble because he wasn't old enough to be doing magic in front of muggles.
Yeah.
But also, why did they feel the need to wipe Dudley's memory of that when Dudley already knows about the magic world?
Oh, that was also a traumatic experience. You're talking about when the
Dementors.
Dementors came, right? Yeah.
But they only gave a fuck if the Dementor... They didn't know about the Dementor.
What do you mean
They were
didn't know
pissed
about
off
the
that he
Dementor?
cast the Patronus. They didn't find out about the Dementor till he went to the trial. And they're like, why did you cast this spell? And he's like, there was a Dementor there. They're like, oh, right, sure. There happened to be a Dementor. They didn't believe him.
Yeah. Well, maybe that's also why they wiped his memory.
They wiped his memory before that.
Because they didn't want anyone to know that there were Dementors.
Well, yeah, it could have been because at that point
Yeah.
they kind of had control of it. But yeah, there's some holes in that I could probably... They were probably like clean in the books, and I think the movies just didn't address it properly.
Yeah. No, the finer details are never handled in the movies.
Nah, but...
Yeah, I don't know why they
I
would.
feel like Newt could have gotten away with smuggling a dude away in his little case.
Yeah, but
Probably.
that dude just wanted to make a bakery, man. He didn't want to care for those animals.
He seemed pretty fucking enticed by those animals.
He seemed enticed by the woman.
He was...
Yeah,
that too.
he seemed enticed. That was also
a
weird, yeah,
character because they made her seem really dumb and ditzy.
Yeah.
And then when it came down to it, she was a badass. She made everything happen.
That
to
was
keep
a
them
lesson
out.
for you to learn about life. Don't judge people by their appearance.
Boobs.
No, it is
By
not
their
judging by
boobs.
appearance. There's a part where she's like whenever they're sitting at the table and she reads her sister's mind, she's like, I'm not flirting. It's like no intelligent person would have said that out loud, first of all. Then there's a part where she walks in and sees him disappear. She's like, but I made him Coco. It's like, why are you making her seem so dumb?
She's sweet like Coco. She's not dumb.
But then she does all that cool stuff. It's like, okay, she's clearly a very intelligent person.
She couldn't even cast the unlocking spell.
Just because you make someone
it.
Coco to make you stupid, Coop.
No, the way she said, you
But
know what I
like
mean.
Coco.
They made her seem very non-intelligent, but then
Yeah.
all of her actions completely undid that.
It was a lesson for you to learn. I'm standing by
I
that.
don't think it was.
I think it was.
Yeah,
Nah.
it was you specifically that when they wrote that character, they're like, Coop will learn something from this.
Coop's gonna learn today.
But
gonna
someone
learn today.
can do stupid stuff and still be really intelligent.
Look at Aston. He does it every day.
I like Coco.
I'm still waiting on this intelligence.
Still waiting
thing
for that to happen, but hey, I have faith.
Yep.
someday. Overall, it was a good movie. I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I didn't
thought
know
it was
Johnny Depp was in it.
Wow, spoilers. Holy shit.
It's been out long enough.
That's
Yeah,
the
I know.
reason why we waited to talk about it.
People were angry about that. You didn't see any of that like stuff in
Yeah,
the
no, we
news?
did talk about that.
We talked about it on the podcast.
When
I was
read
fine with it.
I didn't know he was in this one, but I did read that he was going to be in the next one.
Well, he had to
when
be
I
in this
saw-
one to set up for the next one.
Well, yeah, but I didn't know that
Okay, yeah.
until I saw the movie. I was like, oh, he was in this one.
Yeah.
But when I read like, oh, Johnny Depp's going to be in the next movie, I'm like, great. Sounds like a perfect person to be in the Harry Potter world.
I forget his name. What's that?
Grindelwald.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Dumbledore's the one who like took him out.
I think so. Yeah.
He is. I know for a fact. So I wonder, is it gonna be the same actor from like who played Dumbledore in
They
Harry
would
Potter
have to
movies?
like make him. I
'Cause
guess
he
they
is-
wouldn't have to make him look that much younger because he's like 300, isn't he?
Yeah, he could be old.
Is he 300?
He is. I forget.
really
but he's
old.
hundreds of years old.
Oh,
Yes.
wow. He
But
looks
yeah,
good
he's the one
for
who took him out.
300.
So I wonder if they'll have the same actor or not.
I thought one of those actors died. Was it the original Dumbledore?
Yeah,
I
he
forget.
was in the first two movies.
Yeah, the first-
and then they
yeah.
replaced him for the
Okay, so that
three and on.
guy's still alive,
I
right?
asked that about this. I
Yes.
didn't notice this. Lauren did. She like looked at the picture that he had of like Elena Bellatrix. Bellatrix. He like that picture he had of her. I didn't really pay attention, but Lauren was like, "That looks like Lenny Kravitz's daughter." And I was like, "Really?" I was like, "I feel like they wouldn't use like a high profile person like
Lenny Kravitz? Who's Lenny Kravitz?
that." The rock star
Oh, I thought that sounds like a Harry Potter name. Lenny Kravitz.
is a very famous musician.
I have no idea.
Previously married.
He's a very famous person.
very
Does
previously
he use a wand?
No,
I don't know
He
about
uses
him
he does a magical instrument called the electric
Oh, he's a
guitar.
bard. I see.
But he was a man who like he used to be married to Lisa Monet, who was an actor on the Cosby Show. And
The
Much
names
More
are going way over
Yeah,
us.
well, you're-
Just
Okay.
move on.
Just
Whatever.
keep going.
It's his daughter in that picture. We looked it up afterwards. So I think that character is going to play a bigger role. Otherwise, they wouldn't have used somebody like that.
Is he American?
Lenny Kravitz? Or his daughter?
Addison is obviously very lost in the conversation.
Both are American, yes.
Okay, then that's because the new movies have been using American actors. That's why I ask.
No,
Yes.
they have been using American actors, but the dude playing Grindelwald, Colin Farrell, before he transformed, that dude's Irish.
Yeah, he is.
These motherfuckers would not allow a single American to be British, but they're letting Irish dudes play Americans?
Yes.
God damn.
Wait, what? He's actually from Ireland. He's an Irish
Yes.
actor,
In real life, Colin Farrell is, yeah.
but he was using Polyjuice potion. Was he supposed
I guess
to be
I'll
an
give
American?
him a pass on that, but I think they're
guy?
very
Yeah.
clearly not using the same
No,
rules.
he was playing in America.
They're like,
That's what I mean. But
They're like
was that
anybody
character
can-
supposed to be from America, or was he supposed to be? Because
Yes.
this is the time of immigration, so you could have an Irish
Wow.
person that takes place during that time period. So you could have had an Irish guy come over to America at that time and gotten in with
I
the
don't
bureau
think
and all that.
that thought process was had by anyone in the production.
I'm
of the
just
movie.
trying to go through the steps to see if maybe
Fair
you
enough.
could say that
Fair enough.
they're
Fair
still
enough.
abiding by the rules.
I thought it was great that Colin Farrell was in it. I like him, great actor. But I was like, this is a little insulting. They're like, any dumb motherfucker can play an American. Who
Well,
cares?
it's true.
It's probably true.
It is true.
Yeah,
Like only British can be British. Anybody can be American. Fuck
Anyone
it.
can be
pretty much.
American.
but they did. I mean, like Johnny Depp in this one, so they're getting.
What are
American
you saying
people.
by that?
They're getting American people.
Okay,
Famous
I
American
thought you were
people.
saying that Johnny Depp wasn't American.
I was like,
for a
Johnny
second.
Depp is an American actor.
Yeah.
So now I don't understand what you were saying. You're gonna have to restart that.
They're getting Americans in the movies.
he's saying
They're
there
still
are Americans,
mostly an American
actors
cast.
Why did
and-
you point him out? Like almost every person in the movie was American.
Not Newt.
He wasn't supposed to be American.
I know. That's what I mean. They're still at least kind of sticking to country of origin, actor wise.
Yeah. I'd never seen that guy in anything, but he was a really good actor.
Yeah, he was really good. He was in that movie. I
You
forget what
haven't
it's
seen
called.
anything he's been in?
No,
I wanna
don't think
see-
so.
He's been in so many high profile movies.
No, that's what Lauren told
Yeah,
me.
but have you seen them either?
Yeah, I saw. What's the one where he is real smart? Stephen Hawking.
Yeah,
I saw that. I saw some of that. Yeah,
Saw some of that.
I didn't see all of it. It looked boring.
Yeah. So what Addison?
You can
but
name,
I've seen the commercials.
You can name a single movie.
He was in
So
that.
because you've seen the
No, no.
commercials, you now are this. You know
that's
everything
what.
about
Like
him?
you were like, I haven't seen anything like you hadn't seen
yeah, I know he's a big actor. I
Oh,
just
okay.
had never seen him in anything. That was,
He was in
cool
that,
to see him
like-
in a movie.
like
the Danish girl.
That's the one Lauren pointed out
Danish
that I wanted
girl?
to see.
He plays like a transgender person.
Oh, that's
I
what that
think
movie
he
was called?
Was nominated.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
if he won for that, but he was nominated.
Heard that's a really
he
good
won
movie.
for the Stephen Hawking movie, Theory of Everything.
Yeah, there was another
He
one.
was also in Les Mis.
Yeah, he was in Les Mis. Yeah, he was in Les Mis. Holy crap, I forgot.
I never saw that one.
That was a good movie. I did
he's-
see that.
He's a good actor, though, for sure.
I was kind of surprised the guy who played Kowalski. I never in a million years would have thought he'd have been in a Harry Potter movie.
You know, I only know him from
that.
that Dane Cook movie.
Good Luck Chuck. That's exactly when he came up on screen. I was like, that's the dude from Good Luck Chuck.
I was like, what? What is this
He's
dude
like
doing
the
here?
biggest pervert in that movie.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he has sex with like a grapefruit or something or a watermelon.
Yeah.
Well, that explains his character and
while he has a like little like scrubber in his butt.
I don't remember that part, but yeah, that was just weird.
Yeah.
Like seeing him in anything else.
Yeah.
American actor.
He did a good job though.
He's that's our American hero.
That's our American hero,
He's the
the
American.
Muggle.
He's really the first American you're introduced to in the
No
movie.
Madge.
yeah. No
Madge is what Americans call
Yeah, I
it.
thought it was funny that they called it the Makuza.
Makusa? I didn't
Makusa?
catch that at all.
It's
It was
the-
really cool. I think one of like my favorite parts about the movie was just showing like the rest of the world and
Yeah.
how like America, like how they have different words and like they deal with different like politically like magic things differently. I thought that was really cool because like Pottermore has so much stuff that you can read about like the other schools in the world and everything, and it was like cool to see it in a movie, a little different stuff.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny how he pointed out like, oh, you've got this really backwards like way of relating with Muggles over here.
Yeah.
By not being separate, but then they have in the 30s they have a black woman president.
Yeah. Well,
only in the Magic
So
Society.
yeah, no, though I feel like there was like that like
Yeah.
like clearly they're not that backwards, but even the magic world they're kind of backwards.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a good just jab at like America.
Yeah, it definitely
Like outside
was.
of
That's what,
movies.
that's what I thought too, but I was like, oh, they're taking a jab at America, but then they put a black woman president here. That's pretty forward thinking.
That's very
In the
forward
30s.
thinking for the 30s. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, okay, yeah, cool. So the Magic World at least is thinking ahead a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
That's a lot. We still haven't gotten there
Well, yeah,
yet.
that's a lot. Yeah.
bit.
Yeah, you're right. That is a lot.
Yeah. Well, sounds good to me.
Yeah, sure.
Another successful podcast by Good Alchemy.
Skyrim.
Not
we already
including
talked about
Taylor.
Skyrim earlier.
I already mentioned it with the Switch. Don't worry, I got it.
I just wanted to make sure.
Switched back to Skyrim again.
That way, whenever we edit the Skyrim podcast, you got to find this little bit at the end, too.
Yeah.
When am I going to do Skyrim?
You have to.
All right, thank you guys.
Later.